Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my pro tip series. And if you're new to this series, it's basically just a little series that I'm doing that I will include 5 tips to help you in your RuneScape efficiency and really just help you play the game the best you can. So essentially anything that can increase your XP gains, increase your bank, increase like anything really, just increase your speed on things and little things that people don't know generally. So yeah, I have my friends and my subscribers send me in tips and I use them and I give them credit. So the first tip of the day has to do with Dungeoneering, and I'm right next to these things, these scaling plots that probably you already knew. This one was sent in by Ryfy, leader of my clan actually, and he's a really cool dude. So basically you go on C2 floors, which is complexity 2 if you're not really fond of Dungeoneering. And you can fish in woodcut, and they have a lot of spawns for these things. Yeah, it gives you a lot of experience, and remember to buy feathers at the beginning of each floor, and you just fish, and just watch the XP gains that you get on here. It's just nearly constant, and actually this one's halved. They did a patch like a year ago that made some plots give you half XP. So this one is half XP, and look, it's 70 each, and that's still pretty decent for half. So I finished that plot, and let's go to the next one. Hopefully it's not half. It's not half. So see, it's like the exact same speed, and I get 153. So if you do this over and over, you can easily get 100k fishing an hour, and I think 90k woodcutting. I'm not 100% on that statistic, but it's pretty close to around there. And it's really good if you want to go for 99, and you don't really need the money, and just need the speed. So let's go into the next tip. And now for the second clip, which is also very, very simple, like the first one. It comes from Zombie Idaho, a really good friend of mine. And it's basically get a lot of friends or join a really heavily populated FC or something. Join those, add people from different worlds, and then you have a giant list for Quickhopping. Probably you've already thought of that, but you know, it's just a little quick tip for anyone that doesn't know that. You can add a lot of people, and then you can have a lot of quick hops whenever you're doing like rune mining, killing separate bosses, that kind of thing. And now on to tip 3. So tip 3 was sent in by Ask Jonny, another good friend of mine, and it's a good method to increase the profit that you make from woodcutting and make you profit if you don't already from the woodcutting. So basically the best place to do this is Arctic Pines, which is like 120k, 130k XP per hour woodcutting, and it's still the best in the game. It beats Crystal Trees by about 10k per hour from what I've heard. This method virtually works everywhere. There's a few exceptions, but I'm not going to go into it. If you're woodcutting a tree in general, this will work. So I'm using my ads, but it doesn't matter. Any hatchet. Basically, the 2 items that boost the money per hour is the Strung Rabbit Foot. There might be more items, but this is the ones I know. Strung Rabbit Foot. These things. This thing adds more chance for you to get a bird's nest when you're woodcutting, and this one gives you 300% more chance of getting one. So it's even better. Oh, and the penguin. Get that XP. This is about 500k in the GE, but it's kind of hard to buy. So if you're really good at ports, you might get these yourselves. And there's also a superior version which gives you 400%, and I think it's the same amount of charges. So it lasts about 3 hours, and basically these together give you nearly 350% more chance of having bird's nests is what I've heard. So I'm not going to use this, but basically you know how to woodcut, so that's how you do it. So it's a nice little thing if you're going for 99 woodcutting and want to make a little money too. So the next tip isn't really like super top secret or anything. It's really just a way of playing that really can increase your bank and everything else on RuneScape. So let's say you make 10 mil one day. So what you do is you put a percentage away in savings or towards a goal that you have. It's like kind of like what you do if you're on a budget in real life, just on RuneScape. It's kind of, you know, it sounds really lame and superficial and all that, but it's really, really useful if you don't have a lot of money and you want the big goals of like turmoil and overloads and dry gores and all these things. It really, really helps. So yeah, basically, like if you make 10 mil, you put like 2 mil away or whatever amount you do. Every time you make around 10 mil, you put that exact amount of money away and then use the rest on whatever else you want. And slowly, you will have enough money for that goal. So yeah, thanks to Mr. Turtle for this tip. And let's go on to the next one. Alright, so for the 5th and final tip, and probably the most useful tip in this episode, most of you guys probably know this, the Wicked Hood daily that you do, it gives you decent runecrafting experience, honestly, really fast, and a good amount of money every single day without even working. So over time, it really just adds up, and you get a lot of money. Like, I've calculated if I do it every day on the rune that I'm doing, I'll get 80 million just this year. Seems like a long time, but 80 mil for no work on top of everything I'm doing already, it's a big boost to the bank. So basically you just need your rune crafting pouches. Better to have all of them except the lowest one. The lowest one is lame. Fill them up, get a full inventory of essence, and then activate your hood. And you can either do cosmics or astrals. Honestly, you can also do natures, but I prefer cosmics because they're more stable and they're a pretty decent price at this point of recording, but you will have to check the rune prices. Also, if you have the Wicked set from Runespan, you'll get more essence per day and I think more teleports and runes. So let's go to the cosmic altar. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You just withdraw from your hood, do all the pouches and everything else, and you will get all your essence for today. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.